Morning everybody, Chad, Doss Farms. I'm out here pretty early this morning, but there's a surprise in the pasture. And it's kind of what signals spring and summer. When this happens, you know, we've been here, if you're new here, we've been here about 15, 16 months. And we've only seen this one other time. But when this happens, we know summer's officially here. It's like what starts it off. That don't sound like a happy mom. All right, they're just around the corner. Hang on a second. See, I was sitting inside and got a notification on the camera. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, gotta be real quiet. They spook easily. My gosh. All the mamas. Babies. So these calves were likely born in February. So they're pretty good size. So these are our neighbors, Charlet. And of course we have a red Charlet, which you can see, one of those could be Tater's mom. Tater's got to us last year, probably April or May, and he was an early February baby. So he would have looked just like this when we got him last year. These are some big cows, folks. Mom right there looks like she's still packing. So this is my neighbor's, I think there's like 400 acres right here, but this is just a 75-acre pasture. And it's the one we have to check the fence on the creek line. This is why we spray this entire fence line right here. And I did it probably, goodness, 3 days ago now, knowing that they were coming. And of course, the stuff we spray, it's animal safe within 2 hours. And this is the first time we've seen them. And we've got a camera on our driveway that told me that they were in here. So obviously, if it's got a 2-hour pet safe window, we're almost 72 hours. Just look at them. You think if I take one, he'd notice? So these are the same, or this is the same herd that you guys watched us work back in January, because I recognize their tags. And I do believe the mama that we pulled that calf, you know, a few weeks back, he had a calf get hung up. It was breech. And the calf passed, but we saved the mama. I do believe the mama has moved on. Oh goodness. She's gone to another farm. You are huge. They're so tall. They're not as tall as my longhorns, but they just look, they're just built different, man. It's a little heifer. There's a little steer. There they all go. I don't know if he has a call or not. Like if I tried to call him up here, they're not going to come, but he uses a horn on his machines. Like if he's out in the tractor, he'll honk the horn. If he's in a side-by-side, he'll honk the horn, that kind of thing. That's what we've heard anyway. There they go. They'll be in here for a while. We'll see them again. Big mamas. Goodness. All right, speaking of mamas, let's go see if our herd grew at all. A little bit of rain this morning. It's like 60 degrees. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's a fantastic rain for growing grass. So, see any germinating going on? Focus. I do believe those are opened up a little. Whew. So this is my goal this year. We're gonna stop looking at the brown stuff. We're gonna make it pretty. Miss Ray has been extremely patient with me. I even want to fix the driveway, throw in some railroad ties. And I know some of you guys, well, a lot of people have mixed opinions about railroad ties when you have to replace them and things like that. I need to ask my mom and dad, their house before the house that you guys know them in, Dad had our driveway lined with railroad ties for a long time. Different grades, they can break down. They're a mess to replace and stuff like that. But right here in our driveway, they won't necessarily be a mess to replace, because if they break down, there's only like one. You know, I get it. If you're building a retaining wall, say you're going to stack like 6 or 8 of them on top of each other, I could see where those breaking down prematurely or replacing them after 10 years would be a pain. I'm pretty stinking excited, man. We're going to get her some flowers here pretty quick. Oh, and I don't think Ray even knows this, but my mom and dad have a cherry tomato plant for us and a zucchini plant. And that's what we're going to start with. I know it sounds kind of silly. Some of y'all grow like everything you eat in your garden. But for us, cherry tomatoes, I would like some strawberries. I would like, well, the zucchini, of course. Hummingbird just flew right in the garage. We'll get a couple more things. Probably just grow them in some 5-gallon buckets on the back porch and start small. But this year is about beautifying the front. You know, last year when we moved in, fencing, making sure we could go to sleep at night and we knew the cows were in the fence and they couldn't get out unless they were an ornery cow, and we eat those around here. Yeah, that's this year, beautifying this frontage right here. I want to spray all the weeds, which I have done. All these weeds, all the green that you see in the rocks, all that should be dying here in the next day or two. So, yep, just baby steps, man. So grateful that this is what I do. This is my life. I just can't thank y'all enough for your support, watching day in and day out, and just super cool, man. So I just got some cubes out of the tack room, and I want to show you guys I covered up some of the conduit right here so that we can work on finalizing some electric to the well house, and then we're going to run one outlet at least to the barn. Yeah. So pretty. Doggies! There's Willow down there. Little pine tree's doing amazing. Looks like I need to come out here and weed eat around it a little bit. Hey, and you guys know we have a wood chipper coming from our friends at WoodMax. If you didn't know, I made a video the other day and I talked about it for 8 minutes and drooled over it. But anyway, we have a wood chipper coming. Do you put wood chips around your trees or not? Because I've heard that it can suffocate them if you do too much. Like we talked about, we've got a pignut hickory in the front yard because we used to have 60 trees in the front yard. Knocked them all down, left one pignut hickory. And I talked about putting landscaping around the tree. Like I'm talking like a 8-foot round thing of rocks, like a big circle around it. And somebody said, don't do that because it can kill the tree because you cover the roots. And I'm like, well, the roots are covered, they're underground. That's kind of the point. Plus, if we do this landscaping around the tree, then when I mow, if there are roots that are kind of exposed, which there shouldn't be because hickory trees aren't like that, this one anyway, that's why I left it up there, then I don't have to worry about hitting the roots. But yeah, I don't know. But we're about to have a whole bunch of wood chips. So I'm gonna put them around trees unless there's some reason that it's just gonna kill everything I do that to, but I don't think that's how it works. The hill's looking amazing. Gets thicker every time we cut it. But you can see there's still quite a bit of rocks, but I'm pretty stinking pleased compared to what this used to look like. I drove in circles the other day before this rain, just throwing seed everywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure where the cows are at, but let's get out here and oh, can always count on one of them. Special treat. Special treat. We really want to keep an eye on her. She is, it's okay. It's all right. She's such a good mom that she will let her calf pull her down to make sure that calf eats. So we want to keep an eye on her. So, and that is a little bit soggy and wet for me. You guys know I'm not afraid to feed on the ground as long as it's dry. But she was all over me. Wasn't much of an opportunity to move. Take a little drive, see if we can spread some more somewhere. Junebug! Yep. We'll push Nelly off. Doggone it. That's all right. Come on, Nelly. Do it right here in the meadow. And maybe, hang on. It's pretty damp. Let's go up. Probably gonna run into everybody here in a second. Yeah, this is all right. It's wet, but it's wet grass. Blue. Sugar's looking for a mom. How did Nelly get way down there? Without Sugar knowing. Nelly looks pretty good. Oh goodness. Maximus. Donkey. Badonk. Come on, bub. June, how are you looking? Big boy pulling you down yet? I don't know. June's a pretty good mom. And, you know, Highlands are very resilient, but look how big he's getting. My goodness. We're getting pretty close. What was he, the 7th, 11th of January? Somewhere in there? Which would make him, let's see, February, March, April, May. So yeah, he's almost 4 months old. It's about time. It is about time. I was kind of trying to wait until his huevos fell off, but again, we didn't ban him till he was, 3 months old. So yeah, see, she's even moving. Today might be the big day. Might be the big day. We'll see. I kind of, whoa, Dad. Anybody else see that? That was a cool trick. All right. Moving down the line. See, I almost wonder if I could get June and maybe Fiona in the pink pasture. But see, then I think June, well, I don't know. I would imagine she's already bred. But I was saying I don't want her in the pink pasture if she's going to come into heat again, because then we'll have issues with her and Maximus and the fence. But if I put Blue in with the calves, which may happen, he and June can still see each other, but they can't get nose to nose. They're like 25 feet from each other, which is how we've weaned before. I might do that. It's not cold. We're not going to get any more cold weather. We're heading into a dry week. There's like no rain in the forecast until next Saturday. Today's Wednesday, so not this coming, but like next. So now these spring showers pop up out of nowhere, but again, it's not like a cold rain, you know what I'm saying? So drink up, buddy, because I think that's your last milking. And a week ago, we actually saw June and Blue competing for cubes. And personally, once you have to dip your head down like that, I think it's probably time. So, because he is much bigger. He is much bigger, just like Frank was. He is much bigger than a Highland calf. So, Fiona, we getting any bagging going on yet? Not really. Tipsy, looking good. Looking good. I want to get a better look at Tipsy here. That's not the way to go, though. Hang on. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, some days she looks full and some days she doesn't. I don't see her letting Blue nurse on her, though. That's not the issue. I think it's just the way she's standing, but she's definitely, it's hanging. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting there. Lily. Phineas. Everybody thinks you're super handsome, man. Everybody thinks you're super handsome. Sugar! I know what you're thinking. Well, if you pull Blue, who's Sugar gonna hang out with? Well, calm down. Blue was by himself for quite a while. It's part of it. Excuse me. Whoop. Thought we were moving. She's all right. She'll be okay. She's looking thick, man. She's eating really well. Nellie is such a good mom. Bunny. And there's Miss Glory. So if Glory's bred, she would have been bred in, usually it takes about 2 months for Maximus to get to him, maybe sooner for others, we'll see. Only having one calving season with him, it's hard to tell at this point, but she, early September is when she calved last. So October, November. So then from November to now, you're looking at like a July, August baby. So we'll see. And she's 13 years old. We've heard of them calving 17, 18 years old. So we'll just keep an eye on her. But she's all right. She's still got a very protective instinct, as you guys saw last summer. And man, I just love her look. She's kind of the old school looking Longhorns. Big, long face. Real long twisted horns. I love it. Absolutely love it. What a beautiful cow. Tipsy's moving. Everybody got to move. Yep, don't matter who you are. Sorry, Junebug. Everybody moves. I could move that tree for you. Okay, you got it. Good job. There we go. Yeah, Blue buddy, I think it's time. There's some ranchers and farmers screaming at their machines for sure. Thank you, Bunny. That it's time. It's also going to be, I should reiterate, we've got 85-degree temperatures next week. So we might as well wean when we've got nice temperatures, not much to worry about, rather than waiting until it's really hot and he's confused and all that good stuff. And there's this guy. I don't want to come up behind him with Fiona standing right there. So I already got out and opened the gate, but those greedy little stinkers left these cubes right here. But I know you can hear the side-by-side running, but I had to show you the view. It's gorgeous. Hmm. Here he is. Taters, I think I saw your mama, your aunt, your cousin over there today. Maybe a sister, brother, I don't know. Yep. What do you think about that? Mm-hmm. Over there, said tell you howdy. Said to chew with your mouth closed. Yep. You believe that? Well, okay. All right. You don't care? Okay. Good deal. MJ. Woo, baby. It's okay. It's all right, man. It's okay. I can actually pet him when food is not involved. Like if I start petting him at the gate, totally lets me do it because he's waiting on cubes. Once you're in here, man, don't touch me. Too funny. I'm gonna wait for the cows to get done eating cubes, come up here for water. Then I'll give these guys some cubes and lure Blue and June in here that way. And then once we get Blue weaned, which will be about usually about 2 weeks before mom actually quits carrying. It can take sometimes longer for the cows, or I'm sorry, the calves. Now we know we talked about moving these girls to the pink pasture, but if we do that, we'd have to move June, Maximus. It'd take a whole lot more moving. So I think we're just gonna stick Blue in here. Frosty! Frosty! Y'all ready for another roommate? He's kind of a beefier boy. He's way bigger than his half brother. Let's put it that way. Yep. Good morning, princess. Good morning. Honey. Allie. Good morning. Good morning. Woo! There's June. So it's been about an hour since you guys saw me feed cubes. And we're gonna move Blue. And I don't know if he's with June or not. We'll see when he gets up here. See if she remembers there's cubes on the ground over here. Well, hey there. You're all gonna get cubes. Hang on a minute. Where'd you leave your baby to come up here? Where'd you leave your baby? Huh? Yeah, I know you can reach me. Nelly, you didn't tell anybody else you were coming up here. Yeah, June found them. There they are. Nelly's like, I'm right here, man. Waiting on Blue. It might be a little difficult if he's not the first one up here. There they go. Meow. Come on, Cal. Excuse me. All right, It's raining, so I'm not going to be able to adjust my camera much. Let's see if they'll come in here. I only need blue. There we go. Well, when your mom's the boss, you pretty much just go anywhere you're supposed to. Let's see here. Hang on a minute. Let's get these guys over here. This ain't the driest. I'll give them a little bit more here in a minute. Nothing's dry right now. Oh, stay, stay. Look how big he is. I think he's a week younger than Frosty, right? Mom, you're in a rough spot. Let's go. Come on. Back in there. Oh, June, you're killing me, Smalls. I think he knows, but I'm not sure. Let's go. Come on, let's go. There we go. June made her way out on her own because of cubes. That's why I didn't pour her very much. Let's, blue still right there. And let's get, let's get Glory some cubes so she still likes me. Where's Nellie? She won't really push her weight around. Glory will. She'll stand there and hold her own. Unless June shows up. But remember, they all got cubes this morning, so it's all right. Nellie, come here. Take some of those. Surely she won't let Bunny push her. Wow. Well, that's that. But I gotta get these calves some cubes. Here, Blue. All right. Well, I've given it a few minutes. And they're okay. He's pretty curious, but I bet his mom walks off long before he does. But this needs to happen, guys. But it's coming down harder. He's gonna be okay. It's 60 degrees. We've already done this before. We've weaned him. This works. There's enough separation there. Don't worry about it. So we'll keep an eye on him. There's a camera right there too, so I can make sure he's drinking water, see what he's doing. But he'll be all right. You gotta remember, he will start pulling Mom down. And I do believe it's about time. He's 4 months old. I left him on as long as he could. You see how big he is. So if you're a farmer or rancher down there though, in the comments, give me a thumbs up, because you know it's time. 85-degree temps coming. We got to do it. There's also a bale of hay in there. Can't be 3/4. Can't be a quarter eaten. There's probably 3/4 of a bale left. So he's gonna have plenty. Actually, he'll be able to eat more since he's not competing with the big cows. It's not actually him mooing either. It's Sugar mooing for him. But Sugar's not ready yet. She's still got a little bit. Was she a month old? Man, I don't know about y'all. I'm ready for some sunshine, man. I'm ready. This wet weather means hay will be plentiful, and I'm ready to just place my order and have some sunshine with the occasional summer shower. I don't want to go 60 days without rain, but we're getting wet around here, man. It's time. I'm done. They look like daylilies.
Comes back year after year.
We gotta have one of those.
Pretty.
Well, we can split those too.
Oh my goodness.
Here's some. Let me get you a cart.
Yes, please. Oh, you're filming. Hi.
There's a lot of daylilies. Goodness. Let's go out here. Make sure Blue's okay. I don't have any cubes for him. I've got some, I got some cattle. No, I don't want to pour that on the ground. I'd rather, yeah, we're just gonna go over here. He ate earlier, he's okay. That's Blue. Blue. Oh, now listen. Listen. No, no. See that camera right there? Neither one of you up here were hollering. Until we got home. Nope. 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 Doesn't count. I was spying on you. Doesn't count. Frosty! Doesn't count, buddy. No way. Really should have put his tag in. I might do that back tomorrow. I wonder if his mom tore it out. I wonder. Well, I got some busy work to take care of. I don't know if Ray's gonna let me off the hook with planting those flowers today or tomorrow, but which Ray will do them. I just carry him and help her, but that was Honey. But yeah, he's fine. And if you notice, his mom stopped for food. Remember when we weaned Frank and he was like 6 months old? Everybody lost their marbles. It's like June didn't even care, okay? All she did was come up here and make sure the Blue's all right. Now she'll go back down there and graze again. It's all good. He's got 3 calves in there. They can tell him where the water's at and all that good stuff. Yeah, Mom's not even checking. She's eating. She says, he's fine. He's fine. And now whatever she eats is just for her again. And hopefully a new baby with Daddy back there in the background. All right. I think, ridiculous. I think the rain is gone until our weather guy just said Thursday. So here's to hoping, all right? With that said, man, we appreciate you guys' support. We appreciate your support over the last couple of videos and just the decisions we made on our farm. Can't thank y'all enough for the comments, the kind words, and all that good stuff. But yeah, with that said, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We appreciate you very much. Oh, and to the kind lady we saw at Lowe's that tapped me on the arm and said, watch out for them longhorns. It was nice to meet you. Looks like you were ready to leave. You could have taken me with you and got me out of the flower section, but whatever. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces. See y'all.